Hey, weekend RVing. How are you? I kind of got the camera kind of weird. It's kind of high and strange. Just waiting for more folks to show up. Kind of last minute doing this. Let me see if I can get this. Hey. Hey, Lauren Ann. Bob's Adventure. How are you? Wait for some more folks to show up. So Sherry at Weekend RVing uh, did her did her challenge today, her 40 question challenge, and I thought it might be good for us to do live. Hey, Brian Lowe's, how you doing? Let's see. I got it. Doing good. Kind of tired. Hey, Hobby Farms Homestead, how are you? So we were off all last week on vacation. We went to Maryland to visit my family, and on our way back, we came through Kentucky. Hey, Rhonda. And we ended up going to the Ark Encounter, and there'll be a bunch of videos with that. There was one already, and next Sunday we'll be posting a video of each deck of the Encounter, and there's 3 decks, so there's going to be a lot of videos with it. And we got permission to record the exhibits, and so that was kind of cool that we got to do it legit and with permissions. We got 5 folks in here. We'll wait a little bit longer. So how was everybody's Monday? I'm trying to recuperate from being off for a week. Been kind of a struggle. You're doing great. Good deal, Hobby Farm Homestead. Glad to hear it. Bob was on earlier doing a lot of shout outs. Appreciated shout outs. That was pretty cool. Got 6 folks in here. Real life Michelle and Rob. Michelle, I keep sending you emails. Read your emails, Michelle. I feel like Peggy. Read your emails. Memaw matters. You're the culprit that started all this. Got 8 folks in here. We'll give it a little longer. You don't check your emails very much, do you, Michelle? Now we got 5. Somebody left. I made somebody mad. Oh no. Yeah, happy place camping. Felix starts it all. Can you hear me okay? I'm not buffering or anything, am I? So yeah, we had talked about stopping and visiting Memaw's Matters on our way home from our trip to Maryland, and we ended up going a whole different route. We went up through Kentucky and went to the Ark Encounter. So that was different. Glad we went. It was pretty cool. All right, that sounds good, Michelle. Yeah, I'm much easier to get a hold of texting too. It is worth going to. It was pretty cool. Definitely, it's at least a one-time thing that you need to see. Um, it was amazing how big it was. I don't think I expected it to be quite that big, but it was huge. Still waiting a little bit. We keep going 6 and 7, 6 and 7. I was hoping more would show up. Yep, hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Millie. Millie, have you guys done the 40 questions yet? Has anybody tagged you guys? We made one video. Well, it made we made two videos. One came out Sunday. I got another video coming out next Sunday, and that'll be the first deck. And then I'll make another video to come out the Sunday after that. It'll be the second deck and then the third deck. So we're gonna release them all on Sunday. But it was beautiful weather. Couldn't ask for any better weather. All the visitors that were there were super nice. We didn't have any problems at all. The food was fantastic. It was amazing. Okay, so you already did it. Yeah, I think I did see that. It was one of those when we were on vacation. Hey, Living Miracle Homestead. How you doing, Kathy? The Ark Encounter is in Williamstown, Kentucky. It's up close to the Ohio border. I got 10 in here. Hey, Marion. How are you? We're doing good. We left not this past Friday, but the Friday before, and drove to Maryland, which we took 2 days to get up there, just so it wasn't such a burden. It's 900 miles. And we got up there Saturday afternoon, and we spent we left there Wednesday morning and headed over to through Kentucky, spent a day at the Ark Encounter, and then came home Friday evening and spent all day Saturday and Sunday trying to recover from that trip. So I lost some hair on my face in the process. All right, let's go ahead and get started. These 10 or 40, 40 questions to help to get to know everybody a little bit better. Hey, Christy Betts, down under Farm and Forge. Good day, mate. Glad to see you here. So we're going to start off these 40 questions. Do you like blue cheese? I do like blue cheese. I like blue cheese dressing on salads. Yeah, I like blue cheese. Coke or Pepsi? Growing up in Maryland, it was mostly Pepsi. Hey, Southern Bless Homestead. Is this Mac or Patty? Or both of you? So growing up in Maryland, it was mostly Pepsi, what I grew up with. But, hey, Patty. But living down here, hey, Pete, how you doing? Living down here, it's Coke World, right? And even my wife's family had people that worked for the Coca-Cola company, so it kind of leaning more toward Coca-Cola, mostly Coke Zero. In a relationship, yeah, yep, I'm married to a beautiful woman. We're going on next month. It'll be 24 years that we've been happily married, mostly happily. Let's see. Number 4, whiskey, tequila, or vodka? That would be D, none of the above. We don't drink alcohol. I'm pretty crazy without that effects. So no, I don't drink. Hot dog or cheeseburger? Hey, Simply Southern Roots, roll tide. Ex-Navy EOD, good to see you. Bama fan. Yeah, we got a bunch of Bama fans in here. Um, Hot dog or cheeseburger? If I had a choice, I would go with the cheeseburger. Although Gary at Daydreams About Nice Things, I got to try curly dog. I gotta, I gotta see what that's like. Hey, Christy Betts, roll tide. We're not gonna talk about Go Bucks, Michelle. Favorite food. My most favorite food. What could my most favorite food be? I'd have to say bacon. One of my ongoing favorite foods before that, before the whole bacon thing, I would have said barbecued spare ribs. That's right up there. But I got to say bacon. Commander Bacon has to say bacon. I don't have any choice. What do you drink in the morning, in the AM? Usually nothing, but if I need a little kickstart, we drink Spark. It's got a lot of caffeine in it, a lot of healthy minerals and vitamins and stuff, and it helps get you cranking. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm a hot tea kind of guy. Uh, Not really. Michelle, you do not like bacon. What? Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I'm not a coffee drinker, so in the morning it's either hot tea or Spark. Can you do 100 push-ups? Yeah, absolutely I can do 100 push-ups. Not in a row. I can do one at 100 different times during the day if you want me to. Favorite season? My favorite season is fall. I like fall. It's usually a little drier. Spring is wet. Summer is way too hot in the south. And winter is close second. So, but mostly I like fall. It's cooler, not as many bugs, and it's just fall is nice. Favorite hobby? I do woodworking. That's one of my hobbies. I don't know. I just like to YouTube. I guess is a hobby now. Tattoos? Nope. Don't have any tattoos. Not a single mark on my body. I just couldn't think of anything that I would want forever. So I like to change my mind a lot, and a tattoo is something that you not a good thing to change your mind with. So, do I wear glasses? Readers. I wear readers. Got them on right now. Phobias. Am I afraid of anything? Yeah, I could get your name tattooed. Definitely. My wife is in here. I did see a pretty cool tattoo one time. Some guy got his wife's lipstick prints tattooed right about his waistline, so it wasn't seeable, but it was really cool. It was a very personal thing. Phobias. What am I afraid of? Uh, I don't like. I don't like. I mean, to be afraid of something. I'm not crazy about heights anymore, but I think that's more of a greater appreciation for gravity and its effects. Um, uh, what am I afraid of? I'm not afraid of anything.
Me.
I'm afraid of my wife. I'm afraid of afraid of saying the wrong thing and making her mad. And that's just wisdom, right? That's just getting older and getting wiser. Not crazy about spiders. Not crazy about snakes. Um, yeah, but I have a healthy respect for both of them. Don't like rats either. No, no. But I wouldn't say it's a phobia. I'm not that afraid of stuff. Nicknames. I've got a ton of nicknames.
Oh, you can't see the contact.
I can see some of the comments.
Did you see the Sparks FC?
What? No, I didn't see it. What's it say?
Just want to say hello and enjoy your channel. You turned me on to the Timuks. And the guy from seminary. Love those big old bunnies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Who's that?
Sparks FC07.
Spark FC07. Spark SFC07. How do you say that? How do you say your name? Yeah, we love the Timuc rabbits. All right, so nicknames. Nicknames. So I've got a bunch of nicknames. My last name is Cave, so they called me Caveman. Uh, let's see, what else? And they call me Commander Bacon. In Frontiersman Camping Fellowship, they call me Talking Bull. I got a lot of nicknames. Let's see, what's next? Favorite candy? Man, there's a lot of candy. Depends on what you're talking about. I think my favorite all-time candy is cotton candy. I like cotton candy. Um, there's a lot of candies I like. I like Reese's. They're really good. Um, I like the sour candies. I like our freeze-dried Skittles. They're really good. Hey, Kevin, Lazy Pond Farm. Good to see you. Your mouth's still burning from your pepper thing today. Happy birthday, by the way. Freeze-dried Werthers, they're good too, aren't they? Yeah, I'm not a big chocolate eater. I'm kind of weird that way. Do you believe in ghosts? I don't believe that when people die, their spirit floats around and visits people. I believe that demons have been around this earth for a long, long time, and they know your history better than you do, and they know that your family members who passed away better than you do. And I believe they come and impersonate. I'm blurry. Sorry. I believe a lot of what we attribute to as ghosts is really demons. It's demonic activity. But that's just me. Hey, J&C's Oregon Homestead, how are you? Yeah, Bama fan. And in Auburn. Not really. I got some good friends that are Auburn fans. They're good people. They're just a little misinformed, I think. Biggest downfall. Um, I don't listen enough, and sometimes I react too quickly. That's my biggest downfall. Rain or snow? I like snow. I like snow a lot. Uh, don't like, hey, Michelle, hey, you're getting personal. I don't like rain. I don't like mud. I'm a big mud hater. Hey, Pathways Homestead, glad to see you from Kansas. Yeah, so I mean that's my personal beliefs. I think it's biblical. I think it's a biblical thing. Uh, Piercings, none intentional. I don't have any piercings. I've had things pierce my body by accident, and I had a up close and personal. Hey, Robertsons, how are you doing? I had an up close and personal encounter with a table saw one time, and I had to have a pin placed in my finger. That was a piercing. Wasn't one I wanted to have. Age, I am 56. I had a birthday last Monday, so I'm 56 in 1 week. French fries or onion rings? Yes. Yes. I like French fries and I like onion rings. Don't make me choose. I don't want to choose. Kids, yes. Thank you, Michelle. Got two boys. They're both super terrific boys. One is 22 and married, living in Florence, Alabama, and he's working on becoming a pastor, studying to become a pastor. Currently, he is a motorcycle technician at the Polaris dealership. And my youngest is 20, and he is recently graduated from technical school as a graphic designer. And he's looking for a job in that area. But in the meantime, he's looking for any job right now. Favorite color? My favorite color used to always be blue, but I'm very partial to crimson. Can I sing? Not very good. Not very good at all. Can I whistle? Yes, I can whistle. Does he do woodworking? We need help. I do woodworking. I do woodworking. Red replace everything. Yep. I was thinking crimson as far as Crimson Tide. Whistle Dixie while eating crackers. No, I can't do that. I have a job. Yep, I do have a job. Where were you born? I was born in Hagerstown, Maryland, in the hospital. Yep. Do I have siblings? Yes, I have one older sister, Kim. No, no go Bucks. No, no go Bucks. I need a moderator. Somebody kick out Michelle. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't kick you out for that. You're entitled to like your Bucks. You live there. So yeah, I have an older sister. She's 4 years older than me. Um, we got to visit her and her husband while we were in Maryland. It was a good time. We had a lot of fun, laughing, playing Phase 10. We had a good time. Can I cook? Barely. I do make some really good things like a Texas French toast. That is, I make a really mean Texas French toast. Um, it's the cat, and I can cook bacon really good. I'm the expert bacon cooker. Can I swim? Yes, I can swim. I do camp cooking. Yep, and Dutch oven cooking. So yep, I do that. A lot of outdoor kind of cooking. Um, didn't say if I was a good cook. Just said, can I cook? Yep, I can cook.
Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles in Wisconsin.
Was it?
Hello, and they're new to your channel.
Hey, well, glad to have you, Rolling Homestead. My wife is into the wild edibles. Have you ever had the mushrooms called the puff balls? They're the ones that you squeeze them and they shoot the little puffs of smoke out. If you catch them before if you catch them before they get to that stage and they're still solid and white, they're really good. We had some the other day. So you would probably really like my wife because she's into the wild edibles and foraging. So check out her channel, Healthy Homestead Chick. Yeah, Homestead. I don't like any orange colored teams. No, especially Tennessee with their inmate orange. Don't like them. So where are we at? Can I swim? Yep, I can swim. I can swim underwater. I can swim on top of water. Yeah. But they're really good when they're solid. Um, am I religious? Depends on what your definition of religious is. I have a relationship with my Creator. I believe that Jesus Christ is my Savior, and I have a relationship with Him. and the Father and the Holy Spirit. And sometimes religions are not, or sometimes religions are man-made, and sometimes they're not the best thing when people get involved. So, am I religious? I'm a strong believer. Let's just put it that way. Hey, thanks, Michelle. Appreciate that link. Shower or bath? I take a shower. I'm not into the bath thing and the soaking and no. Gotta take a shower. Big city or out in nature? Well, it ain't big city, that's for sure. I'm not a big city person. Um, Memphis is way too close for us where we're at, and we've got neighbors that I can actually see their house from our house. So now, not all neighbors are bad. We've got one across the street that I love to death. They're great neighbors, and so. But would I prefer? I'd prefer to have more acreage and further out. Um, I would like to be able to shoot a deer off my back porch. Let's see. Are you a good friend? I don't, I watched Sherry answer her questions today, and I think I agree with her. That's not for me to answer. Do I care about people that are close to me and concerned about their well-being? Absolutely. Um, do I check up on them when there's storms coming through? Absolutely. Am I there if they need something? Yeah, absolutely. I try to be a good friend. I try to be someone that would be there the way I would want people to be there for me if I needed them. A friend in need is a friend indeed, right? Any broken bones? I had a broken toe before, and I had my nose broken when I was little. Um, I don't think they count as broken bones. I had a little bone fragment broken off on my big toe from high school. That was about it. That and my finger getting cut, but that wasn't really broken. How many TVs do you own? One, two, three? Three? I think we got three. Two that are active and plugged in. We got some others floating around, but really only two. I would say two. Let's see. Worst pain ever. That would be this. Can you see the scar? Yeah. It's when I cut my finger on the table saw. That was that was pretty painful. Oh, Kevin. Boom. Boom. Thank you so much. Appreciate that so much. That was our first ever. Thank you. So we were building the house. We were building this house, and I built all the cabinets for in the house. And I was working on a face frame of the cabinet. Had a brand new table saw, and I wasn't familiar with the Delta Unisaw, how the uh, how the fence clamped, and I thought it was clamping. It was developing clamping for us, and it wasn't clamping properly. So I was cutting a dado with just a regular blade, not using a dado blade. And halfway through it, the fence moved a little bit, and it kicked the face frame back, and and it dropped my finger down onto the table saw blade, and all I felt was the impact on the end of my finger, which had almost split the end of my finger wide open. And I didn't even realize I got cut. And then I looked down, and there was blood all over the place. And I looked at my finger, and it was all spread wide open. Kind of gross. So I grabbed a rag and wrapped it up really good and put my hand above my head. And I was here alone, so I called my wife, and she was like half an hour away. And she called one of the neighbors, and they came up, got me in the air conditioning. It was in the summer; it was very hot, Hey, Tony at Walsh Farms, glad you could make it. And so yeah, that was kind of painful. And then I think my blood pressure went through the roof, didn't it? It was, what was it, like,
I don't remember.
it was like 150 over 110 or something like that while we were sitting in the ER. And so yeah, little anxious with that. But it healed up good. But the problem is I can't use that tip. It shredded the tendon, and I did have a good hand surgeon try to reattach it and everything. And hey, Vera Campbell, that's okay. Glad you can make it. And so I don't have a whole lot of use for it. I asked the doctor, will I ever be able to play the violin? And he said, could you play it to begin with? I said, no. So there's that, right? Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty painful. Do I like to dance? No, don't like to dance. I cannot move. I've got 3 left feet. I can't move at all. So, do I like to dance with my wife? Absolutely. Just holding her close and swaying to the music. That's about all I can do. We don't do it often, do we? We don't do it often. But when we do, I do enjoy it. Do you like camping? Oh yeah, like camping. Part of the Royal Rangers ministry to boys and do a lot of camping, and it's a lot of fun. We just came back earlier, at the end of September. My youngest son and I, hey, little feet, home, farm. It disappeared. Little feet farm homestead. Glad you could make it. So yeah, we just came back from a camp out. There's a video on that. Is that a different kind of camping? It shows you the early fur trade kind of tents and stuff that we used. Give you a little bit of feel for that, and you can see that. Am I weird? Absolutely. I am not right at all. I'm not normal, and I think that's biblical too. We're supposed to be a peculiar people, according to the Bible. Does that make us weird? Yeah, in some ways. I don't want to be like the rest of the people in this world. I want to be a little bit different. Now, the hard part, tagging 6 friends. I don't know who's done it and who hasn't done it. Walsh Farms, Tony, have you done this, the 40 questions? Little Feet Farm Homestead, have you done it? Christy Betts, have you done it? Bama Fan? Kevin, surely you've done it at Lazy Pond Farm. Let me know if you've done it or not. Little Feet Farm Homestead, consider yourself tagged. Michelle, you haven't done it yet? Tag. You can do it. That'll be fun. Yeah, Pathways Homestead. Jesus freaks, for sure. You don't do videos, Christy Betts? Well, I'm glad you watch them, though. I really appreciate your support.
She said that her son loved Royal Rangers.
Yeah, pretty cool. I love Royal Rangers, too.
Bama fan has
Come on, Kevin. Come on. You ate that pepper. It's not as painful as that pepper. It's just what we just went through, the 40 questions. I have a list of them. What I'll do is I'll put them at the bottom of this, the description. I'll put the whole list. Let's see. Come on, Kevin. Don't be afraid of it. It's just 40 questions. They go pretty quick. Who else wants to do it? Mac and Patty, have you done it? No habla inglés. Ah, come on. You can do it. It's a good way to get to know each other. So, all right, I'm twisting your arm. That's good. At least I didn't make you sit through a 7-hour and 18-minute live stream. These Beyond Blessed. You're doing the challenge tonight. Awesome. Come Come on, Patty. I know you're there. All right, down under Farm and Forge, Country Homestead Preacher. Hey, yeah, good deal. Anybody who wants to do it, consider yourself tagged. That'll make it easy. And I'll add all the questions to the description, and you all can make your own video, and it'll be interesting to see. And let me know when you do it. Just comment and let me know. So anybody have any other questions besides those 40? Kevin always has questions. He always wants to hear a story. You can film it. It doesn't matter. Whatever way you want to do it. You can do it live or you can film it. It's up to you. You have the control. My dad jokes are always good. Yeah, I'm still trying to catch the ducks doing their quacking. Sounds like laughing. Trying to catch them, video those, and then edit in me telling some corny duck jokes. That would be good. Kevin's a good guy. I trust Kevin. Although his choice of eating that pepper tonight was not too good. Hey, there's Jason at Homesteading Northern Michigan. Tag, if you haven't done the 40 question challenge, Jason, I'm tagging you so you can do it. Yeah, they're kind of crazy. Telling a chicken a joke. Did the chicken laugh? So yeah, I want to make that video. Just every time they start doing that, I'm not around. I'm not with a camera. I can hear them inside my building when I'm working. Can't even count to 40. Yeah, I know what you mean. You have to take off your shoes and socks just to get to 20, right? I think you can count. You can probably count to 45 caliber. So what else you guys doing tonight? You know, they restricted my video of opening up Tim's package. 15 chainsaw accident. That's not even funny. That's not good. You know, one time I was doing some contract work for a company, and they had a guy who cut like 3 of his fingers off on a bandsaw. He got them all reattached, and this is a true story. Got them all reattached, went back to work, and the guys were talking to him. Well, how did you do it? He said, well, I was just doing this, and he cut them off again. He did the exact same thing. Your live was demonetized already? That was, why, because you were drinking, or? Yeah, how crazy is that? I couldn't believe that. He didn't learn his lesson though, so if I was the surgeon, I don't know if I'd reattach him the second time. It's like, what are you doing? So what else is going on out there in the YouTube world? We got 38 minutes so far. So let's hang out for a little while longer, if you don't mind. I don't see any questions. I don't see anybody popping up. Talk to me. That is terrible. Oh, because you shouted out Fred. That's nice. You're working. It's daytime. It's nighttime here. It's dark here. RV America. Hey, glad to see you. Let's see. All right. Thanks, Michelle. Can't wait to see yours. So I got a new shirt. I got a new shirt. The logo's a little bigger. The back of it's a little bigger. Of course, got this awesome hat. Need to get some more of these. Kyle wants one. Deleted your old store. Setting up a new one, cheaper prices and easier to view. Okay, who you going with? Hey, Monty's in motion. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm super jealous of your sawmill. Always wanted a sawmill. So one thing I found out, my dream is to build a frontier fort and have it be like a living heritage museum where people can come and see what it was like to live back then, kind of like Colonial Williamsburg or Old Sturbridge Village, and even we could have people come in and take classes on how to build a log cabin, right, and help build the fort and all the housing area, and then even have maybe like a bed and breakfast kind of thing where you can come and spend the night, spend the week, whatever, and you have chores that you have to do. You have to go um, gather eggs or milk the chicken or milk the cow, not milk the chicken, gather eggs from the chickens, milk the cow. Yeah. So, I mean, it was something, even have classes on how to can foods and stuff like that, how to process a chicken, have live demonstrations. People could get their hands on and see if, like, raising meat chickens is for them or not, right? Before they take the plunge. And if we do get sheep, then we could even have a sheep processing class, stuff like that. I think that would be really good. I found out that there are grant writers that look for private money uh, to fund things like that. Um, so I might look into that once we get a little more past our house being paid off, which it is. But once we get a little further down the pike and some more money saved up, might end up doing that because grant writers are not cheap. But if they can get you a few $1 million to build it, then that would be awesome. She just walked in the background. Hey, Urban Grandpa Prepper, how are you, sir? How are you doing on your hours? Are you getting close? And Mac and Patty, what are your hours like? You guys got to be getting pretty close now. Nobody's talking. 700. Are you having some roll off because you've been doing it for over a year? Is that the? I thought you would have been closer. We'll see what we can do to. If anybody has a lot of bandwidth and time on your hands, and you want to start rolling um, Southern Blessed Homestead, roll their videos, get them some more hours. Yeah, what I'll do is, Jason, I'll put the questions in the description for this video so you can get them off of that. That'd probably be about the easiest thing. So yeah, let's get Mac and Patty monetized. They need to make some money with this YouTube thing. So I noticed, did you guys notice that you had to watch an ad before you came in? I kind of, I kind of feel bad about that. I hate the ads, but it's a necessary evil, right? Rebecca Nichols, no, you're not late. I mean, we already did the 40 questions, but it's always good to visit with y'all. Glad you can make it. So yeah, we got back from Maryland. So they got a couple videos. We went up to the Washington Monument, not the one in D.C., but the one on top of South Mountain next to the Appalachian Trail. It was the very first monument in memory of President George Washington ever constructed, and it was done by the townsfolk of Boonesboro. So we did a video of that, hiking up the trail. We saw some plant life that my wife was very much interested in. Oh, you're 820. Well, you're getting a lot closer. It wasn't that long ago, you were at like 1,600 left. So You're getting closer, Urban Grandpa Prepper. Southern Blessed Homestead. Do I have any moderators that are on here? I think Michelle's a moderator. Could post a link. Oh no, I'm sorry, Rebecca. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. So we did that. We went up to Washington Monument, visited that, and while we were there, there's an agri center off the Sharpsburg Pike, which is the main road that goes into Antietam Battlefield, and they have a rural heritage museum there, and they were having an apple fest. Well, part of their little village thing that they have just the heart. And it's a pretty big part there, Rebecca. Hopefully, it's nothing serious with your heart, and we'll be praying for you about it. Hey, Victoria May Wallace, how are you? So we during the Apple Fest, I went there and we videoed, and they've got a blacksmith shop. They've got a typical log cabin, how it was set up, how people would live in it. They had a cobbler shop. They had a doctor's office. They had a church there that had two doors, one on the right for the women and one on the left for the men to enter in, whether you're married or not. That was the practice. It was segregated by gender. All right, Kevin, appreciate you. Thanks for sticking with us. Really appreciate you. And also they had an old farm implement museum, and there was a guy that gave me the grand tour. He was a volunteer there, and we videoed that. And man, I love that kind of stuff. It was all these old farm implements and stuff, and the history of it and the progression of it. So that's a video that's going to be coming out this week. It's kind of a long one. It's like 45-minute video, but man, there was a lot of stuff in that. Tony from Walsh Farms, I'm sure you'd really like that video. And what else do we do? Of course, the one came out today on how to eat Maryland blue crabs. Every time I go up there, my parents buy a bushel of crabs, and I did my best to eat the bulk of them, and we did. Hey, meant to be RVing, how are you? So we ended up, we did that, and on the way home, yeah, the Old Bay seasoning, it's got to be crusted with Old Bay seasoning. It was really, really good. So look for that video that came out this morning on how to eat blue crabs. So we've got the Washington Monument, we've got the Agri Center Rural Heritage Museum tour, and on the way home, we rode up through Western Maryland and dipped into Pennsylvania a little bit and through Ohio. Go Bucks, Michelle. And I was trying to contact Michelle, who doesn't read her emails much. And I was going to see if we were close, that we could have met up, or, that would have been cool. And then we went on into Kentucky and went to the Ark Encounter. And so that was really cool. If you're ever in that area, go see that. It's a really cool thing to see at least once. Not sure if you need to see it more than once, but it was really cool to see once. And I posted one video that was called Searching for Truth, and that was at the very top of the Ark. It was one of the last things that you saw, but it was such an important thing that I wanted to post that first. And then next Sunday, there'll be a video coming out that takes you into the entrance and into deck 1 and shows you all the exhibits. We got special permission to record all the exhibits on the Ark Encounter, which was really cool. So you're not allowed to go 3 miles away from home. Okay. Not going to ask why. That's okay. So yeah, so it was, so this coming Sunday, it'll be deck 1 and all that. And then the Sunday after that, it'll be deck 2 and everything's on that. And then the following Sunday, it'll be deck 3, and that'll be the last video. One of the stipulations with recording the exhibits is I couldn't voice over and I couldn't be in front of it. They didn't want anybody to take the center stage with it. We could film the exhibits all day long, and but we just couldn't be in front of it. No personalities in front of it. So, and that's fine. So it was very agreeable. I'm glad they let us record without any real stipulations to it. So we took a lot of pictures and a lot of videos, and I hope it piques your curiosity enough to go see it in person, because the videos and the pictures just doesn't do it justice. It's a pretty impressive thing. And they have a virtual reality video thing that you can go sit in and see that. That was pretty cool. That was worth doing. It cost you extra to go do that, but it was worth doing. And they had like Mzera's, that's Noah's wife. That was her kitchen. And hey, Diamond Bell Ranch Homestead, good to see you. The restaurant there, it was an all-you-can-eat buffet, self-serve and everything. But because of COVID, they would now dish out the food to you. But it was like $15, something like that. It really wasn't that bad a person. And you got 2 meats for your entree, 2 vegetable choices, and a starch, like a carb kind of thing. And then you had 2 desserts you got to choose too. So I had roast beef and baked chicken, which was the chicken breast and a wing attached. And I got the vegetable medley, which was like broccoli and cauliflower and stuff like that, your standard carrots, whatever, and the sweet corn. And then I got it was like a garlic butter potato for my carbs, and it was really, really good. Hey, Tim, Ridge Life. And then I got the dessert choices weren't anything that I really liked, so I ended up with 2 helpings of blackberry cobbler, and it was really good. When you think that the meal was really good,
Yeah.
it was very good.
Plus a salad.
And a salad, plus
and
a
a
salad.
roll and a drink.
And a roll and a drink. Yeah, all that for $15. And I'm pretty sure we probably could have went through the line again if we wanted to, but by the time we had all that, we were pretty full. And the food was really, really good. Normally with something like that, you're like, it's going to be horrible. You're going to pay a lot of money and it's going to be garbage. But no, it was really surprising. It was very good food. And they have a petting zoo there. And hey, Tim, thank you so much. You should have seen that rabbit jump when the pistol went off. Yeah, it'll slice you up. He was doing the cat challenge thing where you hold a cat and you shoot a pistol.
And he held a rat. Oh
Well,
my
he
goodness.
said he was going to try it with the rabbit, and I posted. I said, "I'm having seller's remorse." So he didn't do it. I tell you what,
That would be painful.
I think I'd rather hold a cat than
Yeah.
a rabbit.
At least their claws retract.
Yeah, but man, the food was good, and they had a little petting zoo there, and I get to pet a kangaroo. I'm sure that's nothing new for Down Under Forge. But yeah, it was really soft, really cool. We spent the entire day there and didn't feel wiped out. Being there, didn't feel rushed. It was just a great time that we spent there. It was really good. So I can't say enough about it. Like I said, if you are in that area, Williamstown, Kentucky, go see the Ark Encounter. It's something worth seeing for sure, and it'll just blow your mind how huge that boat was. They built the building to the exact size of what it was. The inside was different because they had to accommodate visitors, right? So a lot of it was different, but they kept most of like the first deck was very, what was it?
I'm laughing at Down Under.
Oh.
We ride them to work when not in lockdown.
In the pouch or on their back? Just saying. That'd have to be a pretty big kangaroo to get in their pouch. But yeah, so we got there at like 9:15. They opened up at 9. We got there a little after they opened, and it was we left there after 5, and it was just a great time. It really was. It was nice and relaxing. Of course, I think it was after school had started, so there wasn't, and it was during the week, so there wasn't as many people there. Probably would have been a lot less, except they had a pastors' conference. And what was the guy's name? The founder?
I don't remember.
I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, the founder of the Ark Encounter was actually there speaking at the pastors' conference. So probably would have been a lot less people there if it hadn't been for that. Adult male, 8 foot tall. These weren't. These were like 3 foot tall at the most. So they were like 2 years old. So I don't think they were the adult red kangaroo. I would think they could tear you up too.
Oh, that's cool.
Stidham, I didn't see it. Stidham Family Gospel, flooring in the house. Acacia wood, yeah, acacia wood and gopher wood. So yeah, they talk about that. And the first video that's coming out next Sunday, it talks about the type of wood that was used in the ark and how it was constructed, and it even talks about the differences between the Ark Encounter and the real ark. So go check it out. I think that's going to be a good video. It's like 23 minutes long. It's a little longer.
Yeah.
Ken Ham.
Ken
Yep.
Ham.
Ken Ham. He was there. We didn't see him. We could have went in and saw it, but we were too busy with the rest of the Ark Encounter. We got a couple of shirts. Okay, tell me something crazy, Tim. Michelle, my moderator, keep your finger on the button. Yeah, go see it. It's really cool. You got 3,000 watch hours in the past month. That is crazy.
Wow.
You could have got monetized all over again. That is crazy, Tim. Can't imagine that many people watching you. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Trying to keep you humble, Tim. Trying to keep you humble. All right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Tim has grown tremendously. I remember he was under 500 subscribers when I first started watching him. I can't remember. It was like early January. We got started on YouTube January 30th, and it was probably mid-February when I started watching you, I think, and you really grew pretty quick. I was trying to keep up with you, but I couldn't keep up with the master. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I do have one video that got over 10,000 views now, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I have another one that's over 5,000 views, so that's pretty cool. Did you get a deer yet, Tim? I know you've been hunting. Yeah, Tim does a lot of lives. That helps with your hours. That helps a lot. I was going to go out and check the bees tonight, Tim, to see how they're doing. I went out and checked first thing this morning. Yeah, congratulations, Simply Jan. I saw that. 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome. How are you for hours? So I went out to look at the hive, and I didn't see a whole lot of bees flying around. I was like, oh no. Oh, I hope they didn't swarm or got robbed or anything. So I opened it up and looked in through where I have an opening, and they were all in there. Still short, 700 views. Jan, where are you at with your watch hours?
Living Miracle wants to know if our bees are acting strange.
In what way? I mean, for the most part, I've been, uh, I've been hands off with the bees. I'm trying to do it natural beekeeping and just let them do their thing. So is it just a reducer, Tim? You reduce the entrance, or is it to literally keep the mice out of the hive? Oh, cool. I always wanted to learn to play the banjo. You can't play the blues on a banjo. It's all happy, happy kind of music.
Yeah.
Need 866.
Hers went on a rampage and attacked her.
Ooh. Yeah, let me see. I can't. Metal guard with pea-sized holes to take the place of the reducer. Okay. Yeah, I think I have seen those. Uh, yeah. Our mice are too busy eating chicken food and rabbit food, I think. Can't imagine them getting in there, but it probably will be worth having. You had to split yours. Yeah, so we're new to bees. We're really, really new to bees. We haven't harvested any honey yet. I did put an extra frame in there the last time, and I want to. Yeah, mine too. uh, so yeah, we want to. I want to check to see how they're doing on that empty frame that I put in there. See if they're building that out, and see if the frames that had. Yeah, thanks, Urban Grandpa. I know Urban Grandpa Prepper has helped me with my hours a lot, and I really appreciate it. He always leaves a comment, and it just tickles me every time he left a comment saying, I'm still here, still watching. And I really appreciated it, and it really helped me out a lot. And I try to help other people with their hours as much as I can, but we're only on cellular, and it really eats up my data fast when I'm rolling videos. So I try to help out as much as I can. I can't always do it. 'Cause like I said, I'll use up all my data really fast, and then AT&T likes to throttle it down. All right, thanks for stopping by, Stidham Family Gospel. Really appreciate you. Don't work too hard. Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead. She's going to help you out, Jan. Yep. Never. Well, work smarter, not harder, right? That's what we need to do. I'll tell you what. It's been 63 minutes. I know Kevin at Lazy Pond Farm doesn't mind listening to me forever and ever, but most of you probably getting tired of hearing me talking. Kevin was one of the few that I think stayed with me the entire 7 hours and 18 minutes of that one live stream that I did driving down to Mobile. And it cracked me up because 6 hours into it, he's like, hey, tell me a story. I'm like, I'm about out of stories after 6 hours. But I kept trying. But that was fun. That was an interesting thing, and that really helped with my hours a lot. Kevin is awesome, and I really appreciate him. I need to watch more of his videos. Have a lot of trouble having time. Pathways Homestead, good night. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, and I appreciate it. It was a long one. Yeah, I saw that, Tim, that you lost one to robbing. Um, so yeah, that's why I was concerned about checking it out, making sure, see how they were doing with that empty frame, see how they were doing with the frames that they were starting to load up with honey. They had about half of them capped up. Jason, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you. And so yeah, I wanted to see how they were doing, see if they filled those frames up and capped all of it with honey. I'm probably going to leave them all the honey this year and let them have whatever they want. But I probably do need to have that mice, whatever you call it, put that in there. Kevin, did you wrong? Yeah, he wouldn't. He got out of there before you showed up. Yeah, that was funny. He was concerned about you. Yeah, yeah, I think you were. I think he even knew you were on your way home, so he was trying to get done with it before you got home. But he was hurting. Oh no, sorry, Simply Jan. Yeah, Kevin was hurting after eating that ghost pepper. He only ate part of it, but he was hurting. All right, it's been 66 minutes. Christy Betts, thank you for showing up. Appreciate everybody who showed up tonight. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. Hopefully, things that you wanted to know, not things that you didn't want to know. So, appreciate y'all. Don't forget, his way is the best way. We'll see you next time. God bless. Let's see if I can turn it off. I don't know how to turn it off. There we go.